First and 10, off and running. Let's pick up BC Rain and Williamson. Brian Bush finds Lester Jones, who makes the phenomenal catch for the touchdown. BC Rain leading at that point.
Robert Stale and Baker. Somebody's got to win this one. They're both 0-4. Baker riding a 19-game losing streak, but it could come to the end. Jordan Patterson to Jermoyne Green. He's got it. Baker leading this one in the second half. We'll have an update coming up. Welcome in, Rob Lee Hockey, Joe Emer. We're calling this Setup Friday on First and 10. Several area teams playing big games next week, but they won't be as big if they don't take care of business this week.
That's a good point. We have some monster matchups on the horizon, but like you said, you got to take care of business tonight.
And that doesn't mean we don't have some good matchups tonight, though. Our game of the week, the unbeaten Fairhope Pirates taking on UMS Wright. A couple of top 10 teams in their respective classes going at it.
That's right. Alabama schools stepping out of region play this week. Mike Rockwood live in Fairhope for our game of the week. What's up, Rock?
Well, hey, guys, we thought it would be a high-scoring contest, and these two teams did not disappoint. The final score out here, Fairhope wins 41-21. Let's go ahead and show you how we got to that point with the highlights. Both teams out here hoping to start things off with the proverbial bang, but the Bulldogs, they are going to take the first bite. Number 22, Chris Dukes. He doesn't waste any time weaving his way into the end zone on this 20-yard scamper. That's nothing new for him. Dogs up 7-0 in the first, but the Pirates, well, they plan to answer right back, and they do. Number 1, Jamal Woodyard with a little fancy footwork of his own. He takes it all the way to the house. That's the first of his three touchdowns on the day, but the Pirates are still going to be down 1 at that point despite that big-time run. Later on in the second, Clifton Johnson, he's going to take care of that right here. He gets in on with a little touchdown. Here he comes with a touchdown of his own, a 20-yard scamper for Clifton Johnson, almost untouched. It's 13-7 Fairhope at that point. Still in the first. Of course, the fans and the cheerleaders are loving that play here at Fairhope Municipal Stadium. And it's a smooth sailing at this point for the Pirates as they chalk up 27 straight unanswered points in this game, just racking up the points. And Jamal Woodyard, of course, is a big part of that. He keeps it coming here. He goes in with a little shake and bake, but it looks like he blows out a wheel on halfway across the field, but he still rumbles and stumbles his way inside the 10. Of course, that is going to set up another big play. Daryl Norris to Lewis Hunter. Another TD. It's going to be 27-7 Pirates at the half. And the Dogs, while they may get a comeback with 21 points, just can't seem to claw their way back into this one. Again, final, Fairhope 41, UMS Wright 21. A lot of high-scoring game, but the real story was the defense by Fairhope. UMS Wright averaging about 42 points a game out here so far this season. Just couldn't get it done with only 21 points. So, again, the final score, 41-21. Fairhope wins this big game of the week. We're going to grab the coach and be back in a little bit. Guys.
Sounds good, Mike. Appreciate it. Like you said, the defense cut the UMS Wright average in half there. 42 their average, 21 tonight.
And Woodyard goes for 300 yards again. Well, Davidson has been just cruising along, 4-0. The third-ranked Warriors, traditionally tough on defense, and this year has been no different, allowing just 39 points total in those 4 wins. But taking on McGill-Toolen tonight, there's Frederick and Thomas, St. Pius night out at Lipscomb Field. And, folks, we had an upset in the making. Second quarter, Davidson quarterback Jarrell Smith. Look out, Thaddeus Lewis gets him. It's picked by E.J. May. Pick 6. McGill-Toolen on the board, 7-0, just like that. Warriors trying to answer late first half. Smith this time to Zachary Wally, and he has got it. Touchdown, Warriors. They tied it at 7 going into the locker room, but Davidson had some turnover issues tonight. And look at this scoreboard, folks. Late in the game, McGill-Toolen looking to pull a monster upset, 24-14. They ought to let those St. Pius kids come every week. Huge upset if Davidson does suffer this first loss, but still unbeaten in region play with Theodore up next. And the Bobcats win tonight, 13-7 on the road. They survive 5 fumbles and still get the win.
Murphy trying to keep pace with Davidson and Theodore. The Panthers are also unbeaten and will face Theodore in a couple of weeks, then Davidson in late October. Let's just take it one game at a time. That's what the cheerleaders do while they try to get the team pumped up. Second quarter, Trojans in the red zone. Timothy Yeldon, a 5-yard touchdown run there. Murphy 16-7. Later in the second quarter, Murphy's Daniel Woodyard rolls out and finds Joshua Sigler, barely makes it in for the touchdown. Their two-point conversion failed Murphy 22-7. Late second quarter, Murphy attempts the field goal, but it's blocked. And Trojans go into the locker room fired up at that point, but really not too much to be fired up about this. Murphy explodes 43-7. They win it.
Speaking of explodes, Fairhope's offense, I mean, if you haven't seen them in person this year, they're worth checking out. They were dominant again tonight against a good McGill-Toolen team. Mike Rockwood, again, live out at Fairhope Municipal Stadium. He joins us live with the winning coach. Mike?
Well, that's right, guys. We got Coach Faulkner again. Coach, what are you feeling right now? A big game, two great teams.
No doubt. Two good football teams just battling out. Two talented backs going back and forth. And, two good defenses just getting after each other, too. To answer how I feel relieved that we come out with a victory. UMS has a very talented ball club, and you can probably look to see in December them to be in Tuscaloosa in 4A.
Now, you mentioned yesterday that defense could really win this game. You guys clammed down on them. They average about 42 points a game. You cut that in half. Pretty happy about that, I'm sure.
Well, if you're going to be a great football team or a championship contender football team, you got to play good defense. And we've really taken a lot of time and effort into trying to get better defensively. And I thought our kids on the defensive side really responded well tonight and got stops when we had to. We knew we weren't going to shut him completely down or shut them completely down. Just when we had the opportunity to get stops, we wanted to get them, and we did that tonight.
All right, well, good job. Thanks a lot, Coach. We appreciate it. Big win again. Fairhope wins 41-21. Back to you guys.
All right, Rockwood, thanks a lot. You know, the best place to get scores each week is through us on Twitter. We're tweeting score updates at Fox 10 Sports all night long, and so you can do it as well from the stands. It's the fastest way to get the scores, and you can talk some smack as well. Send us some pictures from your game.
Let's toss it to Cherish Lombard, who has the tough task of tirelessly tracking Twitter tonight. That's a lot of tease, bro.
Say that like 5 times fast. Well, yes, Friday nights, I look forward to this segment, to Twittering. I love reading tweets from you guys. One of my favorite parts are actually the screen names. If you've ever gotten behind a car and they have something written on their license plate, you try to figure it out. That's kind of how Twitter is to me. So I'm probably going to butcher this name, but I'm going to try. It's Key Former, I believe. If I butchered it, I'm sorry. But he's been keeping us on top of the Faith Academy Washington County game all night long. And yes, thanks to him, we do have a twit pick. He says the bleachers are packed with alumni tonight to celebrate Faith Academy's homecoming and the 40th anniversary of the school. Unfortunately, Faith Academy lost tonight, but we love the picks. Keep those coming in. And also, big thank you to Civic Chick 05, Poison K, TKD Lisa. Told you I get those names mixed up. And Terry J. They've been cheering on their teams via Twitter all night long. Now, if you did not tweet tonight, next Friday night, we want to hear from you. When I log on Twitter, I want to see your post. It's Twitter at Fox 10 Sports.
Some big high school football hits tonight. After the break, we're going heavy on the highlights. Our longest block of nothing but high school football action. That's next on First and 10.